job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do?
Alright, here we go. Week 1, so you can go. Yeah, this is mostly development here. I'm not really thinking of anything big. 4 wins is like a goal for us. Maybe get a top 10 pick. We'll see how I perform this first game, because, oh yeah.
Rutherford, New Jersey. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Buffalo Bills. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Oh, he's running. No, I'm messing up my things. Alright. We'll go with that.
On the ground with the rookie Devin Singletary.
There you go. Go with that. Let's go New York Jets.
A 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this week 1 matchup pitting a couple Empire State rivals, no strangers to each other. They were both original members of the AFL, the American Football League, way back in 1960 to 1969. It's been a close series. Bills lead it all time, 62-55. And, of course, both of these franchises really feel like they have their quarterbacks of the future in Josh Allen and Sam Darnold. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Allen. The open man is Smith. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Allen hit. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
Crazy.
And they'll take over. They'll set up shop at the
Holy
46-yard line.
I'll lose myself.
And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Slam, slam, slam. Hey, check 24.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Oh, he's going to take a shot.
Yes, sir. That's a dot.
And all the way
Yes,
in.
sir.
Touchdown, New York. Rashad Perriman.
There you go,
46
Perriman.
yards.
Darnold
His
dot,
guys are
first
able to
play of the
strike
season.
first here in this
Yeah,
opening
that's how you
quarter.
do it. That's how you
Extra point by
absolutely do
Moore,
it.
up and good.
That is a
And it's now
perfect
a
first
7-0
drive. That's how you
game.
start the season.
Set
Nice
down to kick
fresh.
this one away, and off it
Absolutely
goes.
perfect. Defense forces a
And this will
turnover, we
not
get
be
the ball.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a
So
touchback.
beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no.
Alright, he's a runner. He's gonna run it.
Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a
I don't really
deflator
like
for a
playing against
football
runners
team.
because I can't
Now it's up
stop
to
the
the offense to
run.
get back out on the field and
Gun
pick things
and
up.
control.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
How did I get that from? This defense is nice. I like it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen.
There you go.
Double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Sir.
That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time, we do indeed a big hit for a loss. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Oh, I did not want a new one there. Oh, that's my fault.
Haywood! Here we go, here we go.
Darnold from the gun. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm fine with that.
The turnover
I just
put them in
wanted
great
to stay in
field
field goal
position.
range.
They
I
don't
don't
want to
want to go back.
squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Could he really not
That
make
didn't
this
appear to be
field
a
goal?
run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Thank you.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Pistol trips. Let's see.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon.
And the same
Going to
play
get him
again.
a yard, and it's
It's
going to bring up 3rd and 5.
It's box.
General West!
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Yes, sir. No
Plays
way.
like this where the ball comes free, it's often
Go
unusual
Williams, it's go
for the team
Jets.
that lost it to get
Absolutely
it back.
love it. This
Because
is exactly
this
how I
is the
love
quarterback.
it.
The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're
Can't do
usually
that.
looking in the other
That
direction,
has
downfield,
95
or
speed.
moved away from
97
it. In
speed.
this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Yes, sir. Oh!
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a
That
huge
was a
return there.
really
And this
cool.
offense set up with a
How did I
very
know?
short
Oh, that's a
field.
nice-
1st and 10
That's
inside
a
the 20.
beautiful tackle.
Now a 1st down carry by
Yes,
Bell.
Leon. Pistol Leon.
All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The pickup goes for
Yes, sir,
13
Le'Veon.
and sets him up 1st and goal.
Get
Coming
Hines
in, he
in
really
there.
liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll find Hines out of the backfield.
Let's go. There you
And
go.
he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. 4 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard.
Why does Cashman not play that really?
You got to find a way to get the ball
I gotta
in the
get
hands
off
of
him.
their
I gotta get
playmakers,
on
get
the
them some
safety.
space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. The throw over the middle, taken in. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
X3, 218, chop.
To throw, it's Allen. Buying time to his left. And Diggs has it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flushed out right.
It's box. It's box. It's box. Don't try and throw me. It's box.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
17-0 our score after 1. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's
Where the hell is he throwing? It's all box.
He's got Smith here.
It's all box. Get off me.
The first down at the 29. Just a 5-yard
I'm trying to throw him anywhere. That should have been a fumble too. No way, this is. Oh
10
my
yards, good
God.
enough for a Buffalo first down.
Well, they needed a jump start. They needed energy. They needed anything positive to get them going in this game.
You can.
And that fake there, I think, has to provide that spark.
Yeah, with that deficit, might have been anticipating
I
defensively.
don't know
Could
what
have been
the
a
heck
fake.
that was.
They still executed it, though.
Should have been anticipating it, but as you pointed out, they executed
Okay.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Mine.
Picked by
Mine.
Pierre Desir.
Mine.
And a big
Mine.
turnover there
Mine.
as his guys
Mine.
will
Like I
get the
said, don't throw it to me. It's
football
box.
back. CD, I know it's
It's
just
box.
his second year in the league as a quarterback,
It's
but
box.
that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
No, I
second
hate
year, as
this
you
one,
noted,
though.
on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting,
I
negative
hate
or
playing right
otherwise,
here.
and
It
turn it
just-
into positives moving forward.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Red 80. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Kill, 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 kill. Red 80. 80. Check the touch.
From the end zone, here's Darnold. And he will
Yes,
find his
sir.
man on the outside. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Now it's Hines.
No, I
And
had
he's
to
going
add
to
a
lose
lane.
yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
I
That's
had a
going to
lane.
go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra
Why
tight
can't
ends,
I
extra
do
beef. They want to
anything?
run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 2nd down.
Someone
It's
get him,
Hines.
please?
And
That's
he'll be
it.
taken down at the 18. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Exactly, I started
and that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. The defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D lineman, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Well, a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Should have been picked first,
I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this
game. He's definitely
that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Hauschka with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Nah, man, it's not.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be fielded at the 8.
That's where I like to start.
Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd and 9, Darnold. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. And by the end of last year, Herndon had solidified himself as the primary tight end for New York. And overall, second leading receiver in 2018 on the team behind Robbie Anderson. In fact, his 39 catches, most among rookie tight ends in the league a season ago. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the right side with Bell. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. He was looking for a Nunwa there.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the 36, Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Willis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd down, Moss.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. John Brown there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Hauschka adds the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. To throw is Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Herndon hauls it in for the Jet touchdown. Chris Herndon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead. Marr on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Looking to throw on second down. Darnold, he's got Herndon, his tight end. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Here's Darnold. eluding the pressure right. And it's caught by Herndon. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down.
I was so worried that wasn't going to be accurate.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
This is Hines, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Check, 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 check.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. Oh, Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye.
Yes, sir, Le'Veon.
Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell, 51 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He's rusty. He's rusty. I know.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm not saying that he's not good now. He's rusty now.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Come on.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Oh my God, just hurry up.
On 2nd down now. It's Moss trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. Going deep for Diggs. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 55 yards. And the Bills cut into that lead. Hauschka with the extra point. And that will shave one more off this lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
It's a big run that time by Bell. 63 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now a give right side. It's Hines. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Matt Milano gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
He may try and run for this. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
Pro Bowler C.J. Mosley, the Ravens' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Put that team on the hook. He's got 52. He's got to double up. Half.
From the 27, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Allen to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go deep for big. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down. The Jets on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now a give, right side. Hines, and he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. On first down, it's Bell. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
You get block me. You get block me. You get block me. Check 4. Check 4. General West. Here go, young lady. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. Red 80. Shit.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
6-man. Check.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking for the end zone. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Hauschka adds the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Maybe some things better. You actually have to pass the ball now.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
A lot of things that be better. I wanted to win this game.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
PPP love, time to bring the base bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that don't make sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Hey, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's the boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.